Sulema here, and today we are going to debunk 10 different fat loss myths. Now, I was gonna do 5, but there's just so much BS out there that I had to do 10. So if you like this video, please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and let's just jump right to it. Myth number 10, sugar makes you fat. Sugar does not make you fat. And this has been around for a couple of years now, but I still hear it that sugar makes you fat, and sugar does not make you fat. So I think sugar just got a bad rep over the last few years just because sugar is in a lot of high calorie foods like ice cream and donuts. So it's easy to eat in a calorie surplus when you're eating all these tasty sugary foods. But sugar in general won't make you fat. So yes, you can have fruit, you can have Splenda and Diet Cokes and Equal and whatever other artificial sweeteners there are out there, and diet sodas. All those things have 0 calories and they will not make you fat. Myth number 9 is that fat makes you fat. Now, fat does not make you fat, but I can understand why people think this, because you think, well, have fat, maybe I should stop eating fat, but it's different. So fat does have higher calories than carbs. So each gram of a carb will have 4 calories and each gram of fat will have 9 calories. So again, if you overdo it with the fat, obviously you're gonna end up being in a calorie surplus, which will have you lose weight. But if you stay within your calorie intake, you actually do need fats for a lot of different reasons for your body to run properly. So don't avoid the healthy fats like avocado and oils. All those things will not make you fat. You're good. So what number are we on? I forget already. I have pregnancy brain right now. That's just gonna be my excuse, but I just have a weird brain at all times. Wait, we did 10, 9. Okay, this is 8. So myth number 8 is that carbs make you fat. Carbs do not make you fat. Only thing that's making you fat is eating in a calorie surplus. So eating carbs will not make you fat. So you can go ahead and have your rice, your pasta, and all that in moderation to stay within your calorie intake, and you will not get fat. Eating carbs alone won't make you gain weight. Number 7 is that you can spot reduce belly fat. You cannot spot reduce to lose fat anywhere on your body. So you can't specifically eat a certain way or work out a certain way to lose fat in a certain part of your body. Most commonly, people want to lose fat around the midsection. Your body stores fat wherever it wants to, and you have no control over it. So the only thing you can do is lose fat, and your body will lose fat all around your body. It just goes in different orders. Some people will lose fat first on their face, and then their arms, and their legs, and their butt, and then their tummy. But you can't just say, oh, if I just eat avocados all the time, which I hear these things, I'll just lose belly fat. It's just not true. Lose weight in general and tighten up those areas by working out, but that's just gonna build muscle in that area. It's not necessarily going to have you lose the fat in that body part. So you can't spot reduce. Myth number 6 is that you need to do lots of cardio in order for you to lose fat. And this is not true. Cardio is a tool that you use to lose fat, but you don't have to do it to lose fat. So a way that I kind of like to put it to my clients, especially if they have to lose like 60 pounds or 40, like a big amount, you want to take your fat loss slow. So cardio is just another tool in our tool belt to attack the fat. So the way I like to describe it is to pretend that fat, I don't know, this might be dumb, but it gets people to realize something. So pretend that fat is this big old monster, and you just have this gun with a couple of bullets in there to kill this monster. Now, if the monster comes out and you just use all your bullets with no strategy, then you just lost all your tools and you're not gonna have anywhere to go, and the monster is gonna win. Now, can you guys guess what each bullet is? So each bullet is a different tool that we have. So the different tools that we have are to reduce your carbs, reduce your fats, but I'm saying reduce, I'm not saying eliminate these foods. So we'll reduce your carbs, your fats, we'll add cardio. We'll start doing carb cycling. There's a bunch of different things that we could do in order to help you lose fat. But you want to strategically use these bullets. So with cardio, yes, like you will use it in your plan. So maybe by adding like 30 minutes a day, but people take it excessively. They think that they need to do like 2 hours of cardio every single day in order to lose weight. And that will maybe help for a short period of time, but you're gonna end up getting stuck and it's not gonna help. Cardio is not required to lose fat. You can lose fat without cardio and just reducing your calories. I have a few on here that I know I'm gonna step on some toes because some people really identify themselves with their diet. Like I'll see it on Instagram, like people will put like Jeremy, whatever, and then it says vegan, or it says keto, or it says intermittent fasting. Like people really identify themselves with these diets, and so I know that some people might get a little hurt right now with what I'm about to say. But number 5 is that keto is the best diet you can do in order to lose fat. Now this one is big. It's like the biggest thing going on right now. And it's not true. It's not true. Keto, you're eliminating carbs from your diet. So the only reason why people will lose weight doing keto is because you're in a calorie deficit. It's not because you took out carbs from your diet, it's because you created a deficit in your calories. So you just did something completely unnecessary. And I have found that many people that have success with keto end up rebounding or gaining more weight because eventually they're going to introduce those carbs back into their diet and they don't do it properly. And your body has to relearn how to use those carbs that you were neglecting to give it for so long. So keto isn't necessarily the best way to lose fat. Another big one right now is intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting is not the best way to lose fat either. Now, again, just like the keto thing, intermittent fasting can work, but it'll work for someone because they didn't eat a meal, so they created a calorie deficit, which will in turn help you lose fat. So notice the pattern here. It's being in a calorie deficit that works. It's not all these different diets or taking certain foods out or the times that you eat your meals. It's the calorie deficit. So if you're doing intermittent fasting and you like doing it because it makes you feel good and you just are not hungry in the mornings or it's just for other different health reasons, then that's okay, you know? But I'm just talking about intermittent fasting directly helping you with losing weight. It's not true. It's the calorie deficit that's helping you lose the weight. Myth number 3 is eating before bed makes you fat. Eating before bed does not make you fat. You can eat before bed, and as long as you're still in a calorie deficit, you will still lose weight the next day. Now, if you're not eating before bed for different reasons, like digestive reasons or working on your insulin regulation, then that's different. But as far as a regular healthy person and you wanting to eat before bed, you're fine. You can eat before bed, and as long as you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. So eating before bed does not make you fat. The next myth that we have to debunk is that fat loss supplements will help you lose fat. I did a short video on my Instagram about fat loss supplements. So you guys can go check that one out. But fat loss supplements don't help you lose fat. And the ones that do can cause serious health effects, and they help it's like a little grain of salt. Watch, you see my little thing? Pretend all this is your fat loss. 1 grain of that will be the effect that a fat burner will do if you find one that works. I don't know if that helps kind of like put things into perspective, but I hope it does. Anyway, so just save your money. Don't invest in fat loss supplements, and just eat in a calorie deficit. I wasn't saying a calorie deficit. Eat in a calorie deficit and you will lose weight. The last most common myth that I hear, that eating processed foods will make you fat. Eating processed foods will not make you fat. So you could have your packaged snacks, you can have your Hot Pockets, you can have Taco Bell, you can have, I don't know, any other processed foods there are. Those won't make you fat directly. What makes you fat is eating in a calorie surplus. So if throughout the day you've been busy and you've been eating like healthy meals, hopefully throughout the day, and then you end up having a burrito supreme from Taco Bell at night, that burrito supreme is not gonna make you fat. I think I want Taco Bell now, so I keep talking about Taco Bell. But anyway, that burrito is not gonna make you fat. What makes you fat is going over your calories. So say if you ended up having that burrito and you were still in a calorie deficit, you will still lose weight the next day. I don't know how great you're gonna feel after the burrito, but you'll still lose the weight. I've been a nutrition coach for about 2 years now, and those are the most common myths that I have been hearing over and over and over again that I have to explain to people. These are just myths, they're not true. Now, the keto and the intermittent fasting one are the ones that I realize like seem to be the most popular right now, but the other ones just keep on coming up. So I hope that this helps give you some clarity. If you're looking to lose weight, which I imagine you are if you're watching this video, just stop. Just stop looking at all the different fat loss supplements. Stop looking for the different new diets. Stop looking for the shortcuts. And instead of wasting your time trying all this different stuff and trying all these fat loss supplements and all these different teas or whatever, just don't waste your time. Like, just do things right the first time. The only way, mark my words, the only way that you will lose fat, all you have to do is eat in a calorie deficit. That's all you gotta do. So figure out where your maintenance calories are at, eat less than that, and if you don't wanna eat less than that, add some cardio to help lower those calories, and ta-da, you'll lose the weight. If any of you guys need any nutrition coaching or anything, I am taking on new clients for the month of June. So send me an email at sulema@fitbum.us, or you can also DM me on my Instagram. Catch you guys next time. It's been fun debunking with you. That was cheesy, huh?